Talk about my glasses. These are literally the best in the... Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my video. Wasn't really sure what to film, but I thought I'll kind of change the location, and the only reason why I have this right now is because I want some natural light so it's not so dark in my room, well, in my videos. So that's number one. And number two, since I didn't really come up with anything, I was thinking of doing a story time, and I was gonna talk about one of the first times that yeah, I felt like I was literally going to die. One of the first times that I felt like I was gonna get killed. So this was all probably almost 2 years ago. It was in 2014, I believe, around the summer, so like in June, or no, in July. And I actually went back to my home country, Venezuela, to visit my family and stuff for a whole month. And wait, let's just say something first. Okay, so over there in Venezuela, where my mom's parents live, isn't very like social, and is not very technologically fied. That's not even a word. I have no idea what I just said. So they didn't really have good internet. They had internet, but it didn't really work. Not for me, at least. I went there for a month, so technically I did not use my phone for 3 weeks. Let's just take that in. Imagine not using your phone for 3 weeks. That was really hard. I would say a month, but for a week we went to like another place close, like in Venezuela, but another, and it was like a resort type of thing, so there was internet, but I technically only used it like at night for like a couple of minutes because my mom did not want to be, it was only like a special place where you could get the internet. It wasn't like your own hotel room, so my mom didn't want to be outside. She wanted to be in the hotel room so she could sleep and get ready for the next day. So in my opinion, I only used it for like probably 2 or 3 nights for like maybe 10 minutes, and I had to like go read and see everything that happened in a whole day, and it wasn't really fast. So yeah, so that was my struggle. But anyway, back to the story. It started, oh my god, don't tell me I have a freaking cramp right now. Oh my god, no. Like, I don't remember what day it was. I wasn't paying attention to the day, to be honest. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know, Tuesday. That day was all fun and games. We were all just painting our nails. Kind of like a spa type of day in the house. And we were all just chilling and having fun. And then my aunt remembers that she has to buy some things for the vacation that will be the next day, where we actually go. It was like an island that we were gonna go to. So she wanted to get some stuff for the trip. So we decided to go around probably 3, because it's really dangerous in Venezuela. So it's like the later that you stay, the dangerous that it gets. So around 2 or 3, we're like, okay, we have to go. So we decided to go, and it was already late, but we decided to go anyway because we needed things. And there we take the bus, and if everything is fine, we go inside the mall, everything is fine, we get what we wanted. Then we went to eat something because we were hungry and we didn't really eat, and obviously everybody eats. I don't even know what I ate, to be honest. I'm just gonna say a sandwich because I think that's what I ate. Whatever. After that, we start to leave. Probably like 8 o'clock, which is kind of like, it's pretty late. And it was pretty dark outside. And to get out of the mall, you have to go through like a hill type of thing. So we went through that hill, and we get to the bus stop, and there's like only 2 guys at the bus stop, and it's like all empty, and only like 1 taxi like right there. And obviously the taxi is like, if anybody wants to get a taxi instead of waiting for the bus, that makes sense. So the bus stop, and then there's 2 guys. One with a duffel bag, which was weird. It was random. It was big, and they kind of had like a jacket or something. So they kind of looked kind of creepy. And the taxi that was normal. My aunt didn't know what time the bus came because we didn't really want to wait so long. Like, we preferred to get that or the taxi, depending on how long it was going to take. And we asked them. So when we asked them, like, hey, how long have you been waiting? And then they kind of like looked at each other like it was all weird. And I was like, okay, I mean, it's just a question, but whatever. So they looked at each other like they were bothered, like, who the hell are these people? Like, what are you doing? And then after 10 seconds later, they were like, oh, it's coming. It's coming soon. And we're like, okay, fine, I guess we could wait. And we're there waiting, and it felt awkward. Like when you meet someone and then it just feels uncomfortable, like you kind of get chills or stuff. And then it kind of feels like, I don't know, like it feels dangerous, I guess. I don't know, but I just kept looking at them, especially the guy with the duffel bag, and the way that they were acting was just really weird. It was uncomfortable. And then my aunt just like immediately decided to just get the taxi. And when we're asking the taxi, hey, like, can you go in for the, like, can we get, like, you know, can you drive us to where we have to go, wherever that was, because I don't know anything. But and then he said, yeah, we get in. Kind of just like, are you okay? Like, we just like went through the apocalypse, and like we found a safe place, someone that could take us home. And then he's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, are you hurt? Whatever. It was kind of like that type of vibe into the car, and I was just like, okay, this is really weird. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't remember exactly what happened, like exactly what he said. I'm really bad. I have a bad memory. Like, I seriously do. It's not even funny. And then when he's driving off, he's like, those guys over there last time put a gun through, like, on my head, and then told me to drive as fast as possible to a place that I don't remember, but like that happened, and he showed us and everything, and he looked freaked out and scared for his life when he said that. And then I was like, let's just say that I was literally done when he said that. I was like, are you, well, okay. He just said it like nothing. Like, I'm not even playing. The way that he said it was like it had been something like that happens every day. And he had no reason to say that. He just freaking said it. I don't know why, but he just said it. I was just like, well, thanks. And he was like, those guys are bad news. That's like how he said it. It was actually funny because I was dying inside and out. Like, I literally just saw myself dying. That makes no sense, but I don't know how I could explain it. But yeah, I felt like I just saved myself, and at the same time I could have still died. I don't know. Then I looked at my aunt, and she looked completely fine. Like, she had heard that before, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not from this world. I mean, that's not normal. But I guess, I don't even know. Literally feel like something was going to happen on that bus for some reason, because they were just acting so suspicious since the beginning, like the guys. And they had a duffel bag that was freaking huge, okay? It looked like there was something in there, and by something I mean guns. Like, there was definitely something in there, and something was going on, and something was like they were definitely planning. Then nobody was around, and they did not want anybody around, and it was just so weird. And to be honest, I completely believe that taxi driver, just because in Venezuela it's very, very, very dangerous. And these things happen like all the time. So like, especially depending on where you're going and like where you are and where you're going and stuff. So I could definitely see that happening. We thankfully got where we wanted to go. Got out we got out the taxi and everything. It was fine. And then we took a bus after that because we had to take another bus. We took a bus, and that was fine, even though it was dark. And it's kind of weird at the same time because where the taxi left us is where like the terminal for the buses are, and I never really saw that bus like come back. So I don't know. But I still love Venezuela, and I still love my family there, and everything there it's a fun. It's just very dangerous, and a lot of weird things could happen. But yeah, that was my story time about the time that I felt, and I kind of got some reassurance from a person that works there and lives there in that area, that that something could have happened. And yeah, really hope you guys like this. Sorry for my place and lighting and whatever. I don't know what's happening, but I'm still trying to figure out a bunch of things. And yeah, subscribe, like this video, accept that, and comment if any near-death experiences have happened to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye.